Onstad's water is crisp and...
Uh-huh, you're saying? What are you saying? She's not stupid. Don't you talk bad about Lunara. You understood that, Paimon? Yeah, just came to Paimon without any effort. That's probably because you're practically a child. What? Are you calling Paimon immature? It's because she listens from the heart. Hello. Hello, friends from afar. How did you know we came from far away? Can you not only speak, but tell the future just like Mona too? What's the point of bringing up someone they don't know? Friends from afar is a common greeting. Friends from afar? Oh. So everything Penny said is true? I did used to live in the Cour de Fontaine. Such wonderful memories. I suppose my old friends are still mingling regularly at the Hotel de Board. I would often accompany Autumn to such soirees at the hotel, and oh, how we danced. We wouldn't stop dancing, not even when the band grew tired. I am so tempted to go into an English accent. Wandering Waltz. Whether or not you believe me, it is all little more than a memory for me now. For now, Autumn has found her calling. May I ask what happened to Autumn? What is her calling? What does she do? Because I haven't met her. And I have found mine. I wish only for her happiness from the bottom of my heart. And Rouge has accepted me, so in the end, I stay here by choice. She's fully immersed in her memory, huh? Rouge. Penny mentioned that name. Who is he? What do you mean, who is he? We literally just fucking met him, Paimon. He is a graceful gentleman. And he is Penny's guardian, as well as our friend. Rouge didn't mean anything about having a ward? Very fun to be with. Adept at archery and knows a thing or two about swords. An outstanding young man. Don't dabble in dangerous deeds, Khojano, or you'll get yourself killed. Worry not, Nana. A gremlin once foretold that I shall not die so easily. Gremlins don't exist in this world to my knowledge. The prophecy says that when at last I tire of adventuring, a respectable and adorable girl shall appear. And in her I shall find my purpose for all my remaining days, and I shall dedicate all that I have and am to ensuring she never comes to harm. That child is Penny, but how can I best protect her? Were I a knight, and not a swashbuckler, I would know how. Alas, I am not. A knight? You have one right in front of you. Lunara is an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. Oh my, do you think I should encounter a true knight? So... then allow me one presumptuous request. I suppose we have the same idea. Although there's basically nothing we, the legendary adventurer duo, Lunara and Paimon, can't do, our time is quite valuable and carries a cost. We are so mercenary. Why don't we figure out some charging plans when we have some time? Don't know about the phrasing of that one. I'd be willing to spend all my jewels to hire a knight, so if you could, please become friends with Penny. Why does a knight have to become friends with Penny? Our dear Penny stands at a fork in the road. She knows not whether to grow up or remain a child. Her body is still growing, and she grows bigger by the day. She is growing mentally as well, and her heart grows more complicated by the day. What do a cat and a dog know such strange human things? But it should be easy for a knight. Why don't you talk to Rouge about this? He'd listen. We need to find a knight to be Penny's friend. Perhaps then she can find the answers. May I ask why you thought it was a good idea to ask a quasi-adult to be friends with a child? Because that is problematic on multiple levels. You're very good to Penny. And an adventurer who comes from afar. Like, I ain't sticking around just for the kid. You're very good to Penny. She's the best child in the world. No one loves her more than I do. Please be Penny's friend. I offer you all my necklaces and satin dresses. Yeah, that's super useful in the wild while adventuring. Nana. You have my word that I shall protect you with mine own life should the need arise. I'm perfectly capable of defending myself, but thank you for the offer. The gems from Luate traders may be priceless, but Don Quijano's promises are more precious still. How do I become a friend then? You will? Paimon wants to be little Penny's friend too. I really have no desire to befriend minors. I honestly don't. Can we not? My dear friends, here hence. You could have said henceforth. Here hence is not a word. You are friends from afar no longer. Ugh, that looked weird. From the moment you asked that question, you became dear friends. Again, this game makes me friends with people way too easily. That's just not how friendship works. This is wonderful, so wonderful. Let us tell Penny the good news. Maybe we should ask Penny if she even wants me to be her friend before we start saying that I'm her dear friend. Yeah, weirdos. Talk to Penny. Not you. Penny. Penny, my dear, you shall have 2 new friends. The legendary adventure duo, Lunara and Paimon, are willing to be our dear friends. Really? Haha, awesome! I have so many friends now. Let's have a ceremony to commemorate this. A ceremony requires a speech, but alas, we lack the time to write a proper one. Don't worry, just keep it simple. Very well, then I shall make this brief. Please, come forward. This should do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare Penny, friend to the children, Don Quijano, the swashbuckler, and Lady Nana, hereby welcome Paimon and... just a moment. How should I introduce you two? You mean Paimon's title? You can call Paimon the best guide in Tevat. Again, you don't even know Tevat, so you can't be a guide of Tevat. And let's use Honorary Knight of the Knights of Favonius for her, though her other titles are awesome too. Let's be real, my other titles are way cooler. No, that's not what Mr. Quijano is asking. We need to know who your friends are. I have, according to the game, many friends across 5 lands now. Do you really want me to start listing them one by one? Every one of us, cats and dogs, are bound together by the bonds of friendship. A little life bereft of friendship. Such a life would be too horrible. Oh wow, I definitely feel personally attacked right now. This game has just been firing shots at me left, right and center for the last 2 days. And I'm catching strays all over the place. So who are your friends? The problem is that I don't have any Nana, so please stop insulting me thusly. A deity that oversees a whole nation. Pick one, I've got 5 of those. Well, friend doesn't count. Government officials and wealthy people. Pam is over a gag. Good. Penny always brings delicious food, and so she is also a deity. I'm not even going to try to educate the cat. A deity, the goddess of biscuits and bones. There, my dear friends, from now on you shall have one more deity friend. That's not how it works. Good. In the name of all the bearings, cakes and storybooks, Penny, Paimon and Lunara are now good friends, dear God. You will share all your bones, biscuits and picture books and say goodnight to each other before you go to sleep, except I'm not staying around. Play in the mud together, scare birds together, and count the stars together. Yeah, does anything in this include education? The child's gonna need some education. Woohoo. 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 What is this, The Sims? Now we're all friends. But wait, you two haven't met the children yet. Gosh, we almost forgot the children. Strange, I haven't seen them all day. The children are our friends too. You should meet them. You're right. Please go meet the children. Let them know you are their new friends. They probably went somewhere far away to play. It's high time they returned. Go into the water and have a look. What species are the children, may I ask? Don't worry, just go underwater. You needn't fret about the children not wanting to come back. I'll sing a song to send you along. The children will come back to sleep in their big shells when they hear, oh no, my song. So head over to the big shell and wish them sweet dreams. Are they crabs? Let's go to the big shell Penny mentioned and look for the children. That ain't it. I don't even have this quest activated. Oh, it's way over here. Oh my god, it's so far away. What? And it's above ground? Oh, wrong quest. No wonder I'm getting confused. What the? It's in the complete opposite direction. Complete opposite direction. Aqua baby on seaweed top. Okay. When the flow combs? The crater of rock. I've never heard this version before. Are you the children? Bubble, bubble. Penny is singing bubble, bubble. So the children Penny was talking about a fish. How do you converse through the water, though? Fish don't talk and that they don't make sounds. Hello there, we're Penny's new friends, Lunara and Paimon. New friends, new friends, new friends! Sweet dreams, new friends. Sweet dreams! Well, lazy Mappy, and easily pleased. Now we've met them, let's go to the next shell. I'm sorry, how many shells are we visiting? Oh, it's probably the one I totally just opened 2 seconds ago. Yeah, it is. Can't find, can't find. Hello there, we're Penny's new friends, Paimon and Lunara. New friends, old friends, can't find. Penny is singing, sleepy. They seem to have lost something. Strange. We should be done here, so let's head over to the next shell first. How many shells are there? There's nothing here. Where are the children? That's Fatui insignia. The children are gone, and there's only a Fatui insignia inside the shell. We have to tell Penny about this. Do we though? Do we really? Have I done this? I have not done whatever this is. Because it's in lands I shouldn't be in, but here we go. Leave me alone. Oops. Ow. Me. Ah! What else is firing shots? Something up top. Alright, this is a little more complicated than I thought. Okay. You're purple. Yellow's inside. I don't even know what that is. There it is. And then I think there's one on the top as well, so we'll go grab it again. Still don't know what this is about. Okay, but what is this for? Oh, it's for this. What? Yes? What am I shooting at? Him? Is there a wall I should be aiming for? No, it's just, it was attacking me. Is the cannon literally just self-defense? I think it is. It's fine. We've gone back now. Penny? Penny, we just met the children underwater. How did it go? Did you become pals? I would call it a friendly enough encounter. Penny, some of them were missing. We found this in their cradles. Lunara, if you would... Cradles. It was a clamshell. This is a Fatui insignia. What? You probably don't know this, but the Fatui are a bunch of very, very bad guys. They might have kidnapped the children. I mean, considering the knave literally just helped save a country. Bit of a rough take. But don't you worry, we'll help you since we're friends now. Bad guys? Are you saying that Carrick is a bad guy? Huh? Carrick? Who? What is that? Carrick often sings with Penny. I once recommended he try his luck at the Opera Epiclese. He does have a nice voice. He would go underwater to play with the children as well. That's right, Carrick is a swimmer most swift. I admire him greatly. So you mean there's a Fatuus named Carrick who was Penny's friend and who left this mark behind? I think so. This belongs to Carrick. He's our pal. Really? Maybe we misunderstood. What a Fatui anyway? A bunch of guys who love to pull dirty deeds. A bunch of guys who see things differently than most people. It's probably the nicer way to say it. Some of the Fatui love to use others and do bad things. They've opposed us loads of times. So is Carrick very bad? Does he do a lot of dirty deeds? I don't know the guy. I couldn't say one way or the other. I can smell scoundrels from a mile away, but Carrick had not the stench of ill will about him. But if our dear friends say he may be just such a person... Oh, I understand. Perhaps Carrick was once bad, but has since turned over a new leaf. There is also the possibility that he is both good and bad. Oh, you're quite correct. One could be both good and bad. Just like a person can endure both dainty little cakes and raw seafood. Raw seafood, ugh, only the worst of the worst eat that kind of thing, she says to the cat. Come now, Nana, raw seafood isn't that bad. Wrong, I shall never touch this stuff. Okay, if the Fatui didn't kidnap the children, where did they go? Oh, don't worry. The little troublemakers often run off on their own. They'll be back soon enough. Penny, what's on your mind? Why are you zoning out? Good guys and bad guys. That sounds complicated, like math. Like, what do you get when you add one good guy and one bad guy together? Penny spreads her fingers and frowns in deep thought, but to no avail. She takes out a math book and scribbles. Again, to no avail. Why don't you just ask Rouge and Rouge can just cover the bases for you? I can't figure this out. I haven't gotten to this part of math yet. I'll ask Autumn when she gets back. Oh, Autumn's coming here? You must learn from an adult like Autumn, Penny. Adults know the answers to questions like this. We've returned to that old question once again. Does Penny want to grow up or not? You don't really get a choice in the matter. Yes, this is the 36th time that we've raised the issue. We've made a list of all the pros and cons of being an adult. Do you have that list, Khujana? Fresh not, I have long since committed it to memory. Con number 1. Adults cannot sleep on velvet cushions, for adults are hard and sturdy creatures. False. They must sleep on boards of hard wood so that they can keep their minds and bodies hard. False. It's awful not to be able to sleep on soft cushions. Con number 2. Adults aren't allowed to catch butterflies, so I have not the slightest idea why. False. If you want to catch a butterfly, go catch a butterfly. I know. I remember how Autumn grew up. It began when she stopped stepping in puddles as she passed. Yet, don't step in puddles. That's just dirty. Have you ever tried walking around in wet shoes? It is revolting. Then, she refused to go barefoot after getting out of bed. She insisted on wearing her leather shoes. And finally, I asked her if she'd like to go catch butterflies together one day. She refused and picked up her textbooks and went into the study. That's not an adults can't do it, just that she had priorities in that moment. That was the moment she grew up. I saw her become an adult, just like that. You kind of have a biased viewpoint. That is why I believe that being an adult means you cannot go catch butterflies. Actually, not catching butterflies is fine. There are plenty other more fun things to do. Oh, but it's not just these, dear. Out of all those fun things, you must choose only one. What? These animals have such a skewed view on reality. You can't do math when you're busy eating cookies, and it's difficult to eat cake when you're holding a musket. I don't even know why you would want to hold a musket, but you can eat and do your maths homework at the same time. That's rough. So I can't have other stuff like bearings, bows and arrows, and pretty dresses all at the same time. If you could, it just makes life more difficult. No, dear, you can't. You can only choose one, because humans only live once. Not to mention, Penny, that Khujana and I will no longer be able to keep you company. What? You can't grow up with me? How can I be without you? Who's going to lick my face when I wake up vile? Who's going to tell me bedtime stories? What am I supposed to do? One, you should be getting past the age of bedtime stories, but you also have Rouge who could do that for you. Or Autumn. My poor Penny, you know my purpose is to love and protect you. I too am sad that I cannot grow up with you. Ooh, Palmer doesn't know why, but now she feels like crying too. Growing up is not necessarily a bad thing. Ladies, please do not weep. If I may be honest, I cannot bear the sight of tears. If I could pierce that which makes you weep, I should draw my sword this instant, but I cannot bear it. I really can't. I've got to do something. Miss Knight, let us think of a way to stem their tears. Perhaps we can bring the children back and let them sing with Penny and Nana. Surely that would make them happy. Yes, so would a punch in the face. Although I suppose I can't punch children or dogs. But it'd make them shut up. Yes, this is exactly what we should do. Come over here now. Let's figure out how to get it done, or we could just walk away, you know, always an option. If they can continue to their tears, I don't have to listen to it. Discuss the situation. I don't want to find the children, and you can't find the children because you'll eat the children. Dear friends, how do you feel about the idea? I feel like it's a waste of my time, and I'd like to get to some more serious plot lines, please. We just need to find the children and bring them back. This probably isn't going to solve the real problem. She still has to face growing pains eventually. I know. But since she cannot choose, can't we just let her grow up later? That's not how life works. Were Penny to grow up like that, who could scratch under my chin? Who would cuddle me at night as I sleep? Oh, wow. I see the selfishness coming through now. No, let us give her more time. As Penny's dear friend, I must put a stop to her tears this very instant and make her smile. Lady Nana's purpose is to love Penny, and mine is to be Penny's knight. Swashbuckler. I must protect her from harm. Alas, I truly am a failure. To think that Penny is crying before my very eyes. If only I were a real knight. Yeah, well, you're a cat. It's time you face your own limitations in life. Out of curiosity, why do you want to be a knight so badly, Quijano? It is my calling, friends. Have you ever been entrusted with such a noble cause? Yes. Honorary knight. Also, human. Rouge tasked me with this duty, and I took an oath to protect Penny. You don't have to be a knight to do that. Don Quijano is the one who keeps his word. Now, there is no more time to lose. We must take action now. Sure, Paimon doesn't want her friends to cry either. We're not friends. Count me in, count me out. Very well, then it's time to get up, children. Listen to me, children. Our Penny is facing an unprecedented emotional crisis. We must bring back all the missing troublemakers in order to restore her smile. And we shall sing together for her and make her happy. That's what friends do, right? Yes. Honorable Lunara, Lady Paimon, this is embarrassing, but I, Don Quijano, am well versed in both swords and fairy tales, and I am an ingenious gentleman, but I fear I cannot swim. May I task you with the glorious mission of retrieving the troublemakers from underwater? Sure, it'll be a piece of cake. Yeah, how do we even know which fish are the right fish? Children, help our new friends out here, and don't be naughty. Got it. Follow us. To your death. Follow the children. You find the troublemakers ahead. Why don't the children just get the other children? Why am I the one having to corral them? Well, at least they seem somewhat trustworthy. They seem to know where they're going, at least. Stuck in rocks. Well, we can rectify that situation. Nope, not with you, we cannot. I need someone sturdier than you. Unless you think I can angle the cannon that way. That seems awfully ambitious. Oh, hold on. There's rocks right there. They're a fish. Did that work? Thank you, friends. How did they get stuck in fish? In rocks, sorry. How is that even possible? Are you guys going back? I don't trust you lot. You. Thank you. After all that, I'm gonna need you again anyway. Oh, it went pretty far in the middle of the water. Wow, okay. Guess we can just aim straight ahead, if that's the case. Ah, that presents a problem. But what does this do? Uh-huh. What are you aiming at? Not near me. Oh, hello. Where are you? Inside the ship? Oh, I lost the fish already. Wow, it didn't take long. Oh, they're over there. Okay, how does one get into this ship? Is this a ship from earlier? No? Okay. I need yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Where is this cannon at? Oh, it's not on this part of the ship. It's on this part of the ship. Where did my octopus go? Actually, I didn't have an octopus. I had a stingray, but it's gone. Okay, so where is the octopus? I saw one before. There it is. Do I still have the thingy, though? I don't know what I'm aiming for. Pow! I mean, at least it's no longer shooting me. That's a positive. It's looking for yellow, though. I think that's where I went before, where they teleported into a ship. But where is the yellow needed to get in there? I just genuinely don't see it. It's not up here either. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna need a stingray for that. With 3 attacks? Oh, I did not pay attention to those instructions. Oh, no. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this. What the? He didn't even do it in the right direction. Weird. We know we can do this from here. What the? How did you even get there? You don't even look like you're over there. God, this is so fucking finicky. This is why I hated the... No. Ah, fuck it. Abandoned ship. This is why I hated the water traversal to start off with. It's just, it's horrible. It's so freaking hard. It's just so difficult to get yourself in the one position you need to be in. I don't have the patience for this shit. Okay, I'm coming, little fish.